bullshit. Like, I'm one person, one human being, fucking, walking around like Walking Dead, and I keep going to places, and I'm trying to find, driven by love, driven by hope, driven by bonds, friendships, and stuff like that. And it's just they just do this, and for them, it's like another day, while they have their families, they have the yachts, the jets, right? Or the fuck CIA. For them, this is another regular day in the office, right? Like that's what they say, So, and they keep conditioning stuff. They keep conditioning the pedophile. I'm gay. I fuck somebody's wife. Like there's a new thing, and like they blanket it all out, right? And they attack me daily, and then they do this fucking caca-de-vac analytics on it, right? Like a human being that's been everything has been weaponized. Everything sexual has been weaponized, and they're like, oh well, he is responding to our attacks, right? You have like just because like we all as human beings, right, or any living creature in the world have like instincts that the survival and stuff like that. So you have a reaction to the stuff, and for them, it's like they'll squeeze something, right? And and I'm like, hey, but like, there's like a saying that like money talks, bullshit walks. Everybody understands money, right? So why the fuck does it take so much money and years, right, of when the truth costs nothing to find out, right? So, and that's all. Like any way you perspective look at it, right? Like my history, zero, right? Raw emotions, just fucking humans speaking nothing but the truth, ignored. History ignored. Intentions ignored, right? Not what's not ignored is tremendous amount of money they spend into weaponizing and manipulating, and then taking like literally instincts of any living creature, right? And they're like, well, this is a confirmation, right? A confirmation they can bring to court, confirmation they cannot talk about in public, right? What confirmation is that? And I'm like, hey, listen, okay, you think something, so come on, verify it, right? If it's the truth, it is easily verified on multiple levels, and they can't. So they keep disintegrating me. They keep doing this, and the idea is to weaponize me, so they can use it. And it's um, really fucking sadistic psychopaths of people that have been just blowing up here, and they just hate me for it more. And that's but that's my natural response. Supposedly I killed myself. I did it, right? A guy that's projected nothing but love, unity, kindness into everybody, creativity. Hey, let's do this instead. Let's build. Come find out. It's not allowed. Nothing is taken. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen next. But when the last of people go, that it depletes it all, and there's just no more point. The only point is my demise, because then there will be it will resonate into others, because it will verify, like nobody goes and self-deports for America, somewhere that is war going on, nobody goes and calls out fucking CIA on the world stage, right? No, nobody does these things. Nobody starves themselves. Nobody go protest being arrested like for no fucking reason, right? And it's not like I'm a decent looking guy. I have some intelligence, right? I have some inspirations. I have drive. I have kindness, love to give, right? This is not like I'm some fucking crazy that's running around trying to doesn't have an out or an exit, or nothing inside to build on, right? It's completely the opposite. So they're just butchering me every day, and it's an entertainment for them. That's it. So I can't. I don't know. It's not even a fight. Like imagine there is like a battle, right? And you have 100,000 soldiers, and there's against one. Would you watch this movie? Would you watch a grandmaster play a guy that never played chess before? No, you fucking would not, right? So it has nothing to do with entertainment. It's just like the sadistic fucking hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, let's watch 100,000 people stump this fucking soldier for like not even 2 hours, for years, right? Like, that's what type of entertainment is that? You know, like, really, would you watch a professional basketball player play a fucking guy that never played basketball? It's not. How's that entertaining? It's not. Nobody does that. This is why the leagues are set up in certain ways, and you have a skill match, and you have referees, and you have rules. These people have no fucking rules. They break every human right has been violated. There is no rules. There's no referees. There is nothing. Just pure disintegration of someone that carried a good fucking flag. That's it. And people that can do stuff, they'll listen to this and they'll just quietly fold. That's what they've been doing, or jump on the sides because they need an excuse. Oh, like, yeah, this, but they can't bring anything up forward because in the light, it's zero. Can't verify it. Can't do anything about it. So, yeah. So I'm just attacked, and idea is to push me to, I don't know, to what? To make me say enough things to compel some sort of insane narrative or whatnot. Does this sound insane to you? I have so many things that I'd rather do. This is not even on the list. It never was. I'm just forced there. I'm like hanging by a fucking thread and they just stumping this fucking collectively all together. I was like, oh, and telling me that it's my fault, that I killed myself, that I destructed myself. But those of you that feel the frequency, know the fucking truth, know who I am, been around, seen this truth, know the truth, and I guess that's enough. But at the end of the day, can't fight this. It's impossible. Okay, like 100,000 people fighting against one. All right, I mean, you charge and you take one or two, yeah, but then it's after that they just stomping you to death, right? And for them, this is entertaining, and this is what type of people this is. And they don't want to change because they can snap of the fingers, and it's done. But no, you know. So my message to you, uh, is no message really. Derive what you want from this. Uh, Hopefully, I inspired some people to do better, rethink uh, choices they've made. Um, in general, maybe resonate, draw an inspiration. At the end of the day, I fought for love. It was one love in the beginning, another love now. It doesn't matter, but the concept of it all is the same. And I fought for humanity because every single human right been stripped of me, and not just light work. I'm not even talking about the rest of the fucking heinous, really crime against humanity, war crimes been done here, really, by a war machine in general. So yeah, that's that, and try to be inspired. I will feel better on some frequency without even knowing that someone took something good out of it for themselves. It just started building, or started treating a friend next to them better, or started treating the loved ones better, or made some sort of change in a positive way. That the only thing that matters at this point. Because my life has been, everything in my life that matters has been disintegrated and killed, weaponized, and all the purposes are gone. So uh, yeah. So, but I feel like it was not for nothing. I think at the end of the day, changes will be made, and once I'm gone. However, like they're killing me every day. And, they already killed me in so many ways. Family, hobbies, passions, love, friendships, all of that. So like, what's another? Like, I'm actually gone. I think maybe that's will be a turning point for some people, and I hope. You that's watching this will gather something good out of it, because there has been so much bad hatred and fucked up vicious energy that's been blasted here. uh there will be a swing at some point, right? Because humanity is based on love and kindness and compassion. It will reject it all, so it will swing all the way back, right? And I hope we'll use that on the good side. We'll get the good and love out of it. Rama. Peace.